He was an egg genius. Anything to do with eggs. He was amazing. I remember the first time I saw him, it was at the beach. And I remember we talked, I don't remember what we talked about, not eggs. I had no way of knowing at the time that he was an egg genius. Or maybe he told me. I remember his sister was a hairdresser, or she said she was a hairdresser, or she said she was his sister. There was no way of telling with him, but you know, you had to forgive him. He was a genius. He was an egg genius. Anything to do with eggs. I remember the coffee table at his house. That one time I went to his apartment. It was an apartment, and there were no eggs on the table. But I brought the beer. Yeah. There's no money in it, I remember him saying. That was another time. There's no money in it. I assume he was referring to being an egg genius. Oh, Independence Day 2. That was the movie that we went to see together. We both went. I paid because, you know, he's an egg genius. So I paid. And I remember he never wore a hat. And he couldn't drive standard. We went on a picnic one time. And he made the sandwiches, peanut butter and jam. And I remember I made a joke. I said, "What, no egg?" And I laughed. But he just gave me a look that made it impossible for me to, after that, enjoy the picnic. He, however, had a rollicking good time. He loved to go to the beach, too. He loved to go to the beach, but he was self-conscious about his size, so he would suck in his gut, although he was so large that you couldn't really tell. There was maybe a slight concave, but it was really hard to tell. But, you know, I guess that's, you know, it's forgivable. The guy was an egg genius. Oh, one time he made me breakfast. Bacon and pancakes. And then about, I guess 3 months ago, he left the country. He just left the country. I assume he left the country because otherwise he would have phoned. I saw his sister the other day and she pretended not to recognize me. I don't know. Do you think it's even possible to be an egg genius?